There we go. All right, let's take a look at what we're going to be playing here on Wednesday. You're halfway through the week. We've got ourselves an Obosh list, red-green monsters to be exact, playing the Death card, God of Destiny. The God of Destiny is our worst inevitable evil counterpart to Red Prison. However, we will be playing this and being on the side of that evil that is the God of Destiny. We are going to be playing what I will dub as Obosh's evolution to the Mirror Breaker. Here it is. Zarukai's list, if you will. What's up, Manadork? Uncle DB. Good to see you fine folks there. Heck yeah, we've got something going on here. So, normally I lay out the list a little bit differently so that we can ingest it a little bit easier. However, if you notice that I haven't lined the sideboard out completely straight and I don't have the main deck other than in converted mana cost order, Obosh has a requirement. Obosh's requirement is your starting deck contains only cards with odd converted mana cost. 1, 3, 5. Let me repeat that. 1, 3, 5. That's right. Not only is our main board, but also our sideboard meets all deck building requirements. And so we will be playing Obosh 24/7 here this evening. Playing it, it's red-green monsters or very Ponza light here. There's a few spice cards here as well. Kiki-Jiki, Mirror Breaker, because well, I actually can't quite determine why, but you know, could play it with the Tower Scout. When this enters the battlefield, untap target creature. Could hit him with some 3/3s. Could be a thing. You have the God of Destiny. Gets turned on by the Kiki-Jiki pretty easily here. We got some Eldritch evolutions. And I don't think I need to say anything else here. We got some Maguses, Bone Crushers, Lightning Bolts, Kitchen Finks to live on. I think I'm done explaining things, even though I haven't explained anything. Oh my gosh, we don't have tickets again. One moment while I get some tickets. Trade binder. Quantity. Some amount. Grab some treasure chests here. We're just gonna sell them. I can't be bothered. We are owed a redemption on a league. Wizards will get that to us soon. Hashtag check out the upcoming videos for more info. Let's go ahead and trade with GoatBots here. We'll get this sorted out. Need some tickets for my league. Oh, they want Firemind's Foresight. Okay, yeah, you can have that. I don't know, what is this going to be, about 20-something tickets? 24 tickets. Look, we can pay for 2 leagues here. Perfect. All right, let's go get a 5-0 and get all these treasure chests back. Let's do it. Shall we? Let's play some Magic. Let's put the list back up there in case we want to reference it at any point here, which will probably be a no, because we got big brain here. Big brain. All right. Modern League, red-green monsters in, well, modern, because I said Modern League. All right, so how's everyone doing this evening? Let's move that over there. We can do this. Cool. Found our first match, just like that. Woo! Are we going to do well here? Are we going to do well? We'll have to find out. M-Ergy. Let's play first. Let's declare Obosh here. Yeah, we'll keep this. Who needs basic forest when you can just play Magus and play a red deck here? You want your Fluffy Wolf 2 emotes? You have the ball. Just refresh. It'll be okay. You're working on a cover for Wake Me Up when September ends. Whoa. Why are we doing that? Why are we waking up in September? All right, let's go ahead and get this Arbor Elf down first. We'll see if we need to be playing Magus. I don't want to, but I will. No Aether Vial. Good start. Yes, play that human. Yes. Guess what we're playing. Cancel. I don't care if I don't have green, ladies and gentlemen. We're going the full distance. Magus of the Moon. Good luck, my friend. Oh, it's so good. It's like Red Prison, except on turn 2 with a threat in play. Ah! Ah! It's perfect. Ah! Deck is broken. Deck is completely broken. Guess I want this in. Guess I want these in. Woo! Mr. Zhugai. Kiki Ponza. FTW. Woo! Alright. What? Just Pithing Needle in here too for that Aether Vial because we're going to shut it all down. Alright. So we've got humans across the table from us. We have plenty of Lightning Bolts, Bone Crusher Giants, and a double set of Angers here is probably not a bad idea. Kitchen Fink seems good. Courser's okay. Glorybringer's excellent here. What do I want to be taking out here? Part of me thinks it's probably like a Courser and 2 Tower Scouts here to start with, and maybe one other card. Because my work schedule has changed again, because another store has closed due to ongoing issues, and we're taking on their prescriptions. I'm working on a cover. Oh, I gotcha. Cut second Kiki. We were thinking about maybe cutting a Kiki. We can combo out a little bit, but it's not a whole lot. Kiki's way up there too. Probably just want to cut these and bring these in. Pithing Needle for Aether Vial Ingers because we're going to board wipe them, and Blood Moon because I said I was playing Pyro Prison, obviously. So this is Kiki Ponza. Why do we call it Kiki Ponza? There's zero land destruction spells main. How can we do that? That's like lying. Oh, we're gonna do this. Yeah, this looks good. All right, we're gonna keep. Hyrax kills Phantasmal Image. Oh, targets. Legit. Land destructions in the 75, it counts. So our red prison lists are Ponza as well? Or does Ponza require a definition of red and green? Wolflord, if it runs the Arbor Elf, Sprawl Package, and Moon Effects, it gets the Ponza banner at this point. Then my green devotion list gets Ponza. You crazies out there. Alright, Foreskin to play, Arbor Elf down, Utopia Sprawl will be the next play. We're going to generate so much mana. So much mana. Oh, I'm going to Blood Moon them out soon. Soon. Show me the Thalia. Make this a little bit harder. Do it. Thalia. Yeah. Alright. We have a competition here. We've got a competition. Let's go ahead and make this into red. We will untap. Play other Arbor Elf. And we'll be Blood Mooning them next turn. Blood Moons next turn. Then we can anger the gods, wipe the board, and get the big one in. The destiny is upon us. I fear not whatever this is. Don't care. Scariest thing for them to play would be an Aether Vial at this point. This list feels busted in this matchup. Absolutely busted. You need dorks as part of Ponza. Ooh, champion. Okay. Mildly scary. Thalia's lieutenant. Yeah. Give them the hope that they have a shot at this game. In goes our opponent. We'll just chill here with our Arbor Elves. Our big Arbor Elves. Look at this. I don't even have to fetch. It's fantastic. Let's do this. Untap this. Do this. Blood Moon. I can actually Lightning Bolt this and then Blood Moon. But I kind of want to kill these things. But then I could have God of Destiny. I feel like I'm just supposed to like Lightning Bolt this so I don't have to pay so much into these other spells. Yeah, we'll just do it this way. We'll just do it this way. And then untap here, tap this, 3-4, blah, blah, blah. Anger the gods, pass turn. Ho-ho! Goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, got it. Who needs... Ooh, Glorybringer. Ooh, Arbor Elf. Ooh. Ooh. I like this. Oh. Found the opponent immediately. Let's go for the fastest league ever. Danny Bambino is our next opponent. Already taking the first one 2-0. Gotta mulligan this one. We punished our first opponent so much that we are now taxed in this game for lands. So we'll mulligan this. Ooh. Alright, we can keep this. Get rid of Kiki-Jiki. Give it a shot. Give it a shot. I got baited. The Magus. Turbo Magic Round win. Uh-oh. Chromatic Star off of this snow-covered island. Off the Mox Amber. My opponent's trying to cheat over here. Let's play Mountain in past turn. I'd like to get a basic here because I'm going to Magus soon. Where's my Simian Spirit Guides? We kind of wrecked our last opponent. It was rude of us. We should be more kind. We should be more kind. Alright, snow-covered plains. Grinding station. Okay. I see what our opponent is doing over there. I'm gonna sit here with the Verdant Catacombs past the turn. Probably just gonna go get 2 basics here. 2 basics lets me evolution and I can Magus. Do I care about Magusing here? I don't know if I really do. Alright, so this matchup is going to be a bit interesting here. I suppose I want to be bringing in probably a Trinisphere to this matchup. Thinking ahead already. Bone Crusher Giant might be killing, say, an Emery here. It's a possibility of what they could play. Probably bring some relics in too. Grinding Station usually means some sort of combo out of the graveyard here. 3 mana. 4 mana. Just kidding. Chromatic Star. Bobble. Cracks Bobble. And the follow-up is... Nice. I like a main deck Alaris. This is what should be happening. Main deck it. Alright, let's go ahead and shoot Luris here. I like it. Alright, so I think I go get a basic land. Oh, I don't have to now. Okay. You can just play the basic land. I think I just want to play a Magus out. Magus out next turn. Plan to just evolution our Magus away. If we evolution our Magus away, then I can get Glorybringer and exert it, and then the next turn I can Tower Scout, untap, and exert again. I don't want to be cashing in our Bone Crusher Giant. Yeah, they've got all their basic colors, more than likely, but I think this is better because I can utilize with evolution. Probability of them having a counter is relatively high. Maybe they'll just replay Luris. Astrolabe. Grinding Station. I'm a little worried about this Grinding Station. They haven't really done anything. What's up, Stickball? How's it going? We're playing red-green Ponza and kind of loving it. Kind of loving it. How are you doing? How is your Magic stuff going? I saw you playing, I think, Final Fantasy the other day. Cracks Star, draws a card, makes blue mana. The other thing I can do is playing Bone Crusher and bolt them as well. Or bolt a creature here that's in my way. Blue-red's been made. Jeskai colors. Do we have the Ascendancy? We have the Underworld Breach. Grinding Station. Do we have enough here to just ruin me? Feels like they could. So they're going to bobble back. So they can do this bobble stuff. Is this infinite yet? Bobble this exiles. I think this is infinite. I love this deck. It's a strong callback to the good old days when red-green creatures was good. Heck yeah. Alright, so relics are coming in and pillages for sure. Yeah, I need the legendary creature. They're going to find Luris. That's what they're going to do eventually. There's a Teferi. I'm just going to let them do stuff. By the way, KO Diamonds, how's it going? Welcome. Newest follower. Followed while we were off the air. Calling you out. Doing this bobble thing. Bobble, bobble, bobble. Bobble, bobble, bobble. So I guess they put bobble in and they just exile the bottom 3 cards every time. And then they'll eventually do something here. Right? There's Urza. I don't really understand where this goes here. They're going to have 1 blue at the end of all this. What am I missing? Will they have another blue at some point? I thought they already put something in. There's Emery. Oh, okay. We put Emery into play. Now we can float Mox Amber mana. And now we need to sacrifice Bobble on tap. Okay. Now they're infinite. Now they need to kill me. They must have the stuff in play. Now I'm dead. What if they're afraid to mill me because I might have Emrakul? Mill the Thassa's Oracle and bring it back? Possibly. Last time someone tried to do that, though, they ran out of things in their yard. Although it looks like they're probably okay here. I'll go ahead and slow it down here. There's another Emery. Mox Amber. Goes for Bobble again. Emery. So it would have almost been better just to hold up the Bolt and the Bone Crusher Giant. 1 card left, yeah. Haven't quite figured out what they're going to do here. Oh, it's the last card. Okay. And they win. It was the exact last card. Okay, so Blood Moon's not very good in this matchup. We'll get rid of some Maguses here. And we're going to replace Maguses with things like Pillage and Trinisphere. Probably Pithing Needle and Relic. These all seem interesting to me. Could even joke around with a Choke. Yep. Naming the Grinding Station. So Relics help with the graveyard, the Pithing Needle for grinding, Trinisphere for that, and Pillage is for Grinding Station. God of Destiny helps main board, but we didn't quite get there. We can drop a Kiki here. We can probably drop a Glory Bringer as well. Probably a Courser as well. 7, 8. I want 8 cards. Honestly, Kitchen Finks probably doesn't matter here. Even though it would help us with the evolution targets, it's just gaining me a little bit of life. My opponent's going to try to combo here. Seasoned Pyromancer seems better for digging. Probably just trim one evolution here and get these 8 cards in. The choke's kind of cute, but I think that's okay. Opponent wants to make blue mana at some point. Choke, Trinosphere, Pithy Needle, Pillages, Relics. Getting rid of Maguses. 1 Kiki, 1 Glorybringer, Courser, Kitchen Finks, and Eldritch Evolution. Should I trim... Let me trim one of the Tower Scouts instead and bring the Glorybringer back in. If we can get a quick Glorybringer out, we should be able to close the game relatively rapidly. That seems okay. I like these. What's up, Odysseus? How you doing? Yeah, I think this is fine. They could have, like, counters. This is where this Veil, but I think they're going to be more all-in on the combo. The deck's doing pretty well. We didn't really have a game or a match one. The match one kind of snowballed in our favor ever so slightly. Let's play first here. We'll name Obosh. Obosh. Well, I have the Relic. I have a Pillage. I guess I'll keep this. Reasonable hand here. Go ahead and shock in here to get some mana going. Pass the turn. Gotta untap target creature. Yum. Now I can F6. I love that F6 button. It's my favorite button in Magic. I play in paper, I'm like, F6. Opponent just stares at me. It's a little awkward. Oh, Baubles. And an Emery. Man, our opponent's going to town here. Well then. Game's too kind. The game is too kind to us. There we go. It's just regular old 6? You can remap the key. Can remap it to the traditional F6. Don't knock on F6. It's my favorite key. It's my favorite key. If they don't play a land here, I pillage their land, right? What do we got? Grinding Station? That card's broken. That card's broken, chat. Guess I need to pillage that. Go ahead and shock in here. Let's put Utopia Sprawl down, making red mana. 1, 2, 3, all the good stuff. Pillage Grinding Station. Pass turn. See, our opponent F6'd. Best option in the game. Flood Strand for our opponent. I wonder when it's correct to crack this Relic to look for some other action here. We can put, what, Bone Crusher Giant down? Ooh. It is correct to pop it now, but I don't have mana. Alright. You got me, opponent. You got the Relic. And the Utopia Sprawl. It's pretty good. Go to our second main, see if they want to pop Bobble here. Nah, I tried to bait them. I'm not going to put anything into play here so I can pop this Relic. That was a great top deck. I could see myself facing Urza here. Urza would be a little bit frustrating to try to beat. It is Urza. I will probably pop this Relic to try to find a land and a Glorybringer here. Clears the yard as well. So land and Glorybringer would be really good. Okay, we find a Seasoned Pyromancer. Do I continue to dig for my answers here? The answer's probably yes. Tower Scout's not very interesting here. I like digging for more answers. Let's get rid of the scout here. Oh, that's a decent answer. That's a decent answer to all kinds of things happening here. Okay. And we can play Bone Crusher Giant. And we can avoid the Metallic Rebuke or whatever the card is. The mana leak. The mana leak on artifact steroids. Here's a dice. Have a dice. You know what? It's perfect. It's perfect. There you go. Alright, they spin the wheel here. They get an Aether Gust. They could bounce my Elemental, I suppose. I'm going to put that on top. That lets me draw more things. I put the Seasoned Pyromancer on top. Attacks for 2. We'll just let it through here. I'll keep my Elemental around. Crack Verdant Catacombs here. Let's go get... I hate getting a Stomping Ground here. The only thing that would ruin us here is if I were to top deck Kiki Jiki. So let's go ahead and do this. 1, 2, 3, Trinisphere. 1, 2, 3, Seasoned Pyromancer. Draw 2 cards. And now we can pass the turn. Utopia Sprawl, Eldritch Evolution. Eldritch Evolution can spin the wheel on our Seasoned Pyromancer and get us the big boy. There's a Teferi. I'm going to bounce my token here. Bounces Trinisphere. Okay. Okay. Am I just supposed to replay this Trinisphere? Or are they going to play some stuff? Gets my Utopia Sprawl down nicely. 1 blue, 2 blue, red blue, 2 blue. Thassa's Oracle. Okay. Got a bit of a devotion to blue here. How do we want to do this next turn? I could Utopia Sprawl into a land. I could then Trinisphere and Evolution. And Bolt as well. If I Trinisphere and Evolution, it makes the Bolt a little bit more expensive, but I'm going to be evolutioning to get a Glorybringer, exerting, killing Urza, hitting Teferi. I could play Bone Crusher Giant in and then Evolution. I don't think I want to do that. I feel like it's going to be this Trinisphere. Let's start with the Trinisphere, and then let's Evolution our Seasoned Pyromancer. This will allow me to get tokens in the future. I'm going to get Glorybringer. Glorybringer attacks Teferi and exerts. Exerting on Urza. And pass the turn. Okay. I can Bolt and Bone Crusher. They probably have another one of these. Astrolabe. That was an expensive Astrolabe. You know what's funny is I made a comment. I looked up at the camera, I pointed, and you guys just saw the fish. I'm going to block the construct here. That fish. Alright, Stomping Ground. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it's just Bone Crusher and Bolt something. wonder if I'm supposed to bolt first. And if I bolt, what am I bolting? Just the construct here, probably. 1, 2, 3. Let's bolt the construct. And then let's play Bone Crusher Giant out pretty safely. We'll put the land in tapped. Alright, you guys done watching Charles, or do you want Charles to stay there? Bobbles, our opponent does. Bobble draws. So Bone Crusher Giant and Glorybringer are going to come in for some sweet damage here. We have a Polluted Delta from our opponent, 4 unknowns. They can play 2 things this turn. A maximum. Fetches and shocks in immediately. Double blue. Red. Blue, blue, red. Kiki version might be a little worse against the control matchups. Our opponent plays Underworld Breach. Okay. So they get to play Bobble for 3. And that's about it, right? I feel like this is just a desperation digging for something here. I guess I could get to Fairy, bounce Trinisphere, then I just replay it. I'm not sure where this is going here. They don't have Grinding Station currently. Alright, they bounce Trinisphere here so they can at least play a Bobble. Bounces Bone Crusher Giant for some reason. Attacks for 1. Underworld Breach goes away. Going to stomp to Fairy. And then just replay. And swing for 4. Am I supposed to kill this? I don't think I'm supposed to. I think I'm just supposed to attack. Oh, that works too. I think I just attack. Ooh, Kiki coming. Kiki on the Glorybringer would be pretty good. Kiki on that would be pretty good. Okay, so my opponent didn't show us any counters still. We have the evolutions that we could bring in to try to get out a fast Glorybringer again. Kind of like that idea. Kind of like that idea. I'm starting to think this choke is just a joke. Probably swap the choke and the evolution out here. They do have Aether Gust, so we have to be a little bit worried about that. Would be a reason to leave just choke in here. Could even just switch the choke for a Veil. What do we think? What do we think? Man, Charles looks real good up close. Look at that fine, like, scales, right? Look at those fine, fuzzy scales. Charles is a hot-looking fish. Maybe I should just have 2 Veils now that I'm on the draw. Wonder if a fast choke does anything to them. I mean, almost all of their islands, almost everything is an island. Choke is just probably smarter here. Does Kiki even do a whole lot for us? Maybe I don't even bother with Kiki and I bring in like a Veil. A Singleton Veil to protect some stuff. Let's do that and go ahead and submit. We'll take Charles down after this match. You guys can stare at Charles for a little bit. What do we think, Zarukai? Do we think this is a reasonable matchup for us? Oh, that's right. We can just play Obosh at 5. Why weren't we doing that? Why didn't anybody tell me play Obosh? We'll keep this hand. This is good. Opponent mulls to 6. We've got an Arbor Elf, we have the Relic, we have the Pillage, we have an Evolution to send us into Glorybringer territory. Seems fine. Seems stellar. Tap land to the Watery Grave style. Let's go ahead and fetch Shock here. Fetch Shock, play the Arbor Elf down. That way we can pillage something pretty quickly here. We can Evolution. We can Relic. Leave it up. We can do all kinds of stuff. Snow cover plains, Watery Grave. It's kind of weird because we can play the Scout down too and untap the Arbor Elf. So what do we got here? An Aether Gust? It's an Aether Gust. Say okay to this. I probably just bottom this at this point. Do I really need an Arbor Elf here? I mean, I'm probably going to fetch anyway and shuffle. I'll probably just bottom it. Let's play land. Let's play a relic down, pass turn. Cool. All right, so they tempo me out ever so slightly here. Ever so slightly. There's a engineered explosives on 1. It's so funny to put an engineered explosives on 1 after the whole... Let's go ahead and fetch and response here. Fetching in response, so I have the relic as an option here. There we go. We'll just work our way up to Glorybringer, apparently. Let's just nail this Aether Gust, see if they want to activate Engineered Explosives to stave it. The answer is no so far. What do we have, an Urza coming down? Do I need to try and attempt to pillage here on like the Watery Grave? Just to set them back? It does shut off my relic here. Maybe I don't want to do that. I feel like the pillage would be really decent here. I know that they could pop the relic or the engineered in response. I really kind of want to do this, and I don't know why. There's something telling me that this is the line. Let's grab a basic mountain here, take less damage. So if they want to pop the relic now, they can do so, but they're going to be shut off of a color here. If they have some sort of other spell here, then they do whatever. This gives me the ability to play this scout out, but also have the evolution pretty soon after. All right, looks good. 1, 2, 3, we'll put the scout out. We already played our land, pass the turn. They didn't Aether Gust this, so I'm feeling good here. My opponent's on no lands, it appears. We're going to try to slam Glorybringer and start ending this game. No reason for Relic to be out just yet. Glorybringer down, let's hit for 7. Popping off that land looks like it's paying off. Depending on what they do here with the Scalding Tarn, we could evolution our own scout. Go get another Glorybringer. It's probably too greedy. We could even lead with the Relic to see if they want to counter the Relic. Fetching and shocking is probably not a good idea here. Uh-oh, but they might try it. Could play Obosh next, too. We could. We could. This card that we keep forgetting about over here. Obosh is an option. Shocks it in. What do we got here? Teferi? Okay, plays Teferi. Bounces Glorybringer. Alright. Well... what do we want to do here? We could play Obosh. We can then swing for 6 and play out the Relic. We could Evolution instead on the Tower Scout. And if we do that, we can put Relic in and have it untapped. I don't have any Kikis, but I could get a second Glorybringer here. I could go get the God of Destiny. But the God of Destiny makes sense here. Probably not. I'm sort of wanting to evolution and then play a relic and have it up. That feels fairly strong. And I can probably just attack them. I don't think I don't have any reason to go after this Teferi. Let's go for that line. Glorybringer. Land. Play in the relic. And swing for 4 at them. And that, we can play Obosh for the win. We don't have to play second Glorybringer. We can try to do it through this Obosh if we'd like to. What is this? An elemental Hellion Horror. There's a bauble. The relic's here for insurance against them going crazy with their graveyard. And I have flying threats, which feel decent. Aether Gust would be a little bit frustrating to see, so we might have to do something where we play this other Glorybringer and at least get in for a singleton or singleton creature if they're able to bounce one. We'll see though. We'll see how much they tap here. Plays an Astrolabe. Draws a card. And as much as the Obosh is an interesting idea here, I think it's just a second Glorybringer. Uh-oh. Singleton white. Path? Bauble. Flooded Strand. Cracks Flooded Strand. They're now at 4. Glorybringer by itself is now lethal. Opponent is attempting to navigate whatever they're doing here. Alright, end step. We'll go ahead and use this. They draw. We had a lightning bolt. That's kind of a funny card to have. We'll attempt another Glorybringer here. Did I tap too much? Oh, I need double red. Oh, that's fine. We're not going to play this lightning bolt. We're getting them with a Glorybringer if we're doing anything here. 3 mana. Blue, blue, white. Do we have something that counters and gains life here? The answer is no. The answer is no. Obosh red-green monsters takes it. That pillage on that land was smart. We did a smart thing on stream tonight. Wow. We did a smart thing on stream tonight. Imagine that. 2-0 currently in the matches here, playing red-green monsters with the Obosh. Woo! They were representing Absorb. Indeed. Indeed. And I don't think that's played much except for in Pioneer. But they can represent that. That's fine. Then they counter it and I swing for 4. And then they're at 3. And then Bolt and Glorybringer are lethal. Alright, Blade Master's our opponent. We would like to play first. We will designate Obosh. This hand is, it's decent enough. We'll go ahead and keep it. Not as rampy as we'd like. But we can shock in a stomping ground past the turn. Opponent goes to 6. Got the Seasoned Pyromancer if we want to. It's good that we have 2 Kikis. We'll probably be pitching 1 Kiki to Seasoned Pyromancer here. Let's go ahead and shock past turn. This is worth the 2 life in case I need to bolt something. Which I might. I think I'll bolt that. That seems like a great target to bolt. Fantastic target. Kitchen Finks is actually a really good draw here. Alright, we'll leave Bone Crusher Giant up this time. See if we got something else from our opponent. Plays a Mountain. A Swifty Spear. A Swifty Spear. Let's go ahead and blast one of these away. Hits us for 1. Kitchen Finks looking fairly good here. Basic Land would be great. That's close enough. 1 damage instead of 2 here. I do know we're not able to cast Kiki-Jiki right now, but I'll gain some life here. We got a blocker past turn. We can put this into play tapped and play the Bone Crusher Giant, and then we'll get the Seasoned Pyromancer going soon. Or just Kiki and keep blasting them with life gain. This is feeling excellent. This one's an interesting one, though. We're going to Blaze Me. Land drop Blaze. There's the land drop. Blaze Me. My body's ready to be blazed. Oh, hard cast, light up the stage. Hot dogs. Lava Dart Sunbaked. Does not attack, probably. Good stuff, good stuff. Alright, well, I'm going to stick with what I was going to do. Bone Crusher Giant in. What's really cool here is I'm going to go ahead and flood with the Kitchen Finks here. Attack, not flood. We got Kiki-Jiki Mirror Breaker to reset Kitchen Finks if they start going after Kitchen Finks. This could be dangerous. Soulscar Mage for our opponent. By the way, Bone Crusher Giant's probably blocking. He's done his purpose here. Crashes through. Or attempts to crash through. This is still worth saving all this life total that I'm going to. I could Lava Dart Bone Crusher, shrinking it a little bit more due to the Soulscar Mage's ability. And they may do this. Manamorphose. This is a lot. This is a lot. Lava Dart, Lava Dart. Bolt, double Lava Dart. I don't regret my attack still. Currently, I do not regret it. Lava Dart's Bone Crusher Giant. They take 2. What's really cool here is I could possibly get them if they're not careful with this attack. Lava Dart again to shrink Bone Crusher, take an additional 2 here. Go to 6. Seems dangerous. Lava Darts again. Shooting Bone Crusher. Okay. It's a 2-1. It's a tiny little Bone Crusher. They're going to do this again and go to 1? Or, sorry, 4, then 1? Kiki? We have 2 Lava Darts. In order to get these back, they have to sacrifice a mountain. They have 1 mountain. It's a shame they don't have Blood Moon. They can't attack. I think they lose. This is 12 damage. It's a lot. It is a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say you can't come at me for too much, can you? Can't come at me for too much, can you? All right. So Evolution wins this game. I mean, Kitchen Finks spinning up here is pretty good too. Oh, I thought it was already in play. My bad. My bad. My bad. Let's just shock in here. Play the Kiki. Kiki duplicating Kitchen Finks, swinging in. They're going to lose their Soulscar Mage here. We're going to gain some life back. They have 1 card. They do have draws. They just give up. They're not interested. Not interested. All right. Trinisphere, Kitchen Finks are coming in here. Maybe the Anger of the Gods. These all seem okay. I think Magus can come out. Oops, I grabbed a Seasoned Pyromancer. We want that. And... oh, they can't tap their lands. That's right. Oh, you're correct. I was giving them too much credit. You guys are so brilliant. This is why we have the Wolf Pack. I just don't think I need the combo either. So we can pull these 4 out and put these 4 in. Anger's good to wipe their creatures out. Kitchen Finks for the life gain. Trinisphere because they're essentially a prowess version of a deck. Yeah. Removal. Evolutions to go get Glorybringers or Kikis. Or even just more Kitchen Finks off our Arbor Elves. Yeah, we're doing this. This feels good. We got Obosh, who we're refusing to play. He's just our cheerleader. Made it so we had to have a deck building requirement. That's always a nice challenge when you're playing Magic. By the way, he'll do lots of damage. We just haven't played him yet. Obosh. Obosh. You think they'll kill my Arbor Elf? Who thinks they'll kill my Arbor Elf here? Will he do tons of damage? No. This is probably fine to keep. We'll do it. Opponent's mulled to 6 anyway. Not a reason to keep a hand that's a little bit borderline here. Opponent's mulled to 5. That elf is dead as mud. Ender Meep, I wouldn't mull this. We have a removal spell. We have the ability to go get life gain or a finisher. We have life gain in hand. If there was anything, I just take the Kiki and throw him in the trash right now. That's all I would do. Alright, we have a Soulscar Mage to beat here. Shouldn't be too bad. Extra evolution. Alright, Arbor Elf down, Bass turn. If they allow me to live a turn here, Courser's coming down. Or if they're all tapped out, we can Bone Crusher this away. Manamorphose to start things off. Opponent's down to 2 cards plus this draw. Which makes me feel reasonable anyway. Bone Crusher Giant, even if they kill this Arbor Elf, kills their threat here. They put a Swift Spear into play, and they put a Spell Right Bomb into play. Cool. I'm going to be taking 5. Obosh. Obosh, the Odd Destroyer. Odd Destroyer. Alright. So this is... Probably just need to play the Courser down. That's probably the safest play here. We shock to do it. Do we want to shock to do it? We're shocking pretty much to do just about anything here. Could kill a threat. What if I'm just supposed to kill a threat here? Could tap land, untap it, Bone Crusher Giant, and kill like the Soulscar Mage. This is like super tempting with just a Spell Bomb and 1 card in hand. I actually like this idea. I like this idea a lot. And I don't know if I should be giving it as much credit, but there you go. Eldritch for Spyro? Spyro. What's Spyro? Season Pyro? We could in the future. Alright, they Spell Bomb off our Arbor Elf here. They have 2 cards here. We have a 1/2 coming through for damage. Not bad, not bad. Land drop here, Courser? Yeah. Let's name red here and then play an Arbor Elf as well. We'll see if they want to kill my Arbor Elf again. Now we have Courser mana, so we're in good shape here. We're at 13. Manamorphose to start things off again. Sunbay Canyon. Triple mana. Light up the stage. Lightning Bolt, Blister Coil, weird. Tax for 3. I'll allow this to resolve. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Courser. If we had a land off the top, we don't. I was gonna say we could do some fun untapping and all. No attacks. We're at 10. Lightning Bolt, weird. 2 unknowns. 1 unknown. Blister Coil's in play. They gotta play the Lightning Bolt now-ish. I don't think I want to attack here. Or I don't want to block. I don't feel too worried about even 6, 7, 8 damage. It would be 9 total. I'm gonna let this through. We can gain a lot of life this next turn. We can gain a lot. They know about this Bone Crusher Giant coming and being able to maybe attack and shoot at something. Bolts me. I like it. I believe that is the correct play from our opponent. Down to 7. A little bit lower because of the Monastery Swift Spear. Alright. Land drop. Yield to Courser. There's a Seasoned. What is the max amount of life I can gain this turn? I could Bone Crusher Giant. Bone Crusher Giant here. If I play the Tower Scout down, 1, 2, 3, and untap for 3, and then I'd have 2 as well. So I can play Tower Scout. I can then untap in a way that I can then evolution the Tower Scout. And I could get both. I can get rid of everything here. And then we're at 6. 1, 2, 3, and let's untap. I'm gonna be at 6. I wonder if this is dangerous or not. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Tower Scout into Glorybringer, and then have the Bone Crusher Giant up as well. We'll see if I get to untap. Let's go ahead and Bone Crusher Giant, the Blister Coil Weird. And then I'll evolution. And if they do something like bolt me or try to do something to protect this. 1, 2, 3. Eldritch Evolution now. Oops. Have to make green. Eldritch Evolution, the Tower Scout. Or I could do Arbor Elf and gain 2. They could have a Skull Crack. Let's just take care of this Scout here. And then get... Just get the Glorybringer. This is the line we think we would be best at. And then if our opponent will allow us to attack. Can I get Kiki and win? No. I don't believe I could. They do draw here. So we have to dodge a couple spells here. Land drop, and they have 2 unknown cards here. We just need them to not be life gain, or 2 bolts here. It's another Blister Coil Weird, which we can kill with this coming off, because I can untap and exert. They abrade my Arbor Elf, that's fine. Totally fine here. So I'm not in danger here. We're just going to untap the Glorybringer here and hit him for some damages. We'll exert again. Looking pretty good. You could have gone for Tower Scout and Kiki. Maybe. I thought I was a mana or 2 short. Land drop for our opponent. 3, 4, 5. Alright, we win the match. We got there. Maybe there was a bit of a line 1 or 2 turns earlier, but they also had a card in hand, didn't they? It'd be kind of weird to Kiki there and get blown out. Could have? Alright. I could have. That's okay, though. We get it. We're 3-0 currently, playing some Obosh red-green monsters in Modern. Tower Scout plus Glorybringer is so hot. It is. Just repeatedly using it. That's why Tamio is really good. Or a Kiora, I think. Was it Kiora that untaps? I think it's Kiora that untaps. How are you feeling regarding the companion mechanic so far? Not sure if you've spent enough time with the mechanic to say, but figured you'd ask. Obosh is pretty cool. I think it pushes decks really hard. I think if you watch my red-black Croxa list, you'll find that I actually think it's hilarious, some of the people playing Luris that are not playing it main deck. We're going to keep this hand. I think it's hilarious. Oh gosh, it's Slivers. Oh gosh, it's Sliver. And it's the Southern Sliver. How am I not entirely surprised here? Let's make... Man, this Kitchen Finks would be nice. I'm going to go ahead and make red, though. We can always use a Seasoned Pyromancer here. I think, in general, the companion mechanic pushes decks a really strange way in some cases. And it's going to make a lot of decks focus on having those elements in their decks. So, whether that's good or not, I don't know. Alright, we don't want a Sliver opponent to get too crazy here. We're going to go ahead and stomp and remove. We have the better late game against Slivers, I think, as long as they don't have too much of a board. So, as we can, we'll remove creatures. We might be playing God of Destiny next, but there isn't a whole lot that can happen for us. So we have the Predatory Sliver here. I would take a land. We don't hit one, though. I think I'm good to just hit another one of these and pass the turn. If we need to, we'll Seasoned Pyromancer next, getting rid of probably Kitchen Finks and the top deck card. Might have 2 spells from our opponent, by the way. We have a 1/1 followed by the Sinew Sliver, making everything a 2/2. Alright, we do hit our land drop, finally. It's probably just God of Destiny here. Go get a tap land and then be able to Glorybringer. And then after that, Tower Scout. Use the Kitchen Finks at some point if we're behind. This will gain us 2 life as well. If we need it to. And we can play Kitchen Finks if they just flood the board with some crazy stuff here. Blood Moon will be really good here, by the way. Aether Vial is not terrifying at all. Current record's 3-0. We're doing some things. We're doing some things. Alright, so Slivers now have Unearth. It's for 2. They can get Predatory or Sinew here. Has Haste. We get a hit for 9. This is quite a bit of damage. Alright, so this goes away. So we draw a Courser here. We could... Realistically, I should probably just take this and play Kitchen Finks here. The idea being that they won't be able to unearth it. The alternate option here is the Seasoned Pyromancer getting rid of some stuff as well. This also gains his life. I might Seasoned Pyromancer here just to make blockers. The combo is pretty good. Let's Seasoned Pyromancer here. We're going to make some blockers here. I'm going to hold Kitchen Finks here. I know that the Scout and the Glorybringer work nicely, but I think this Kitchen Finks is going to be critical. Now we have a bunch of blockers. My opponent's top decking. We got the Glorybringer. We're going to bring in the Scout as well. Going to blow things up. It's going to be good. It's going well, KO Diamonds. It's working. There's a Mutavault. This is going to be nice. If they attack, I just like double, triple block here. We're going to lose a few life points here. So, how do we want to do this? I think we just block here and then double block this. We'll take the 3 here, go to 3. Then I will Glorybringer, killing this. And hope they don't top deck a Lord. We can also gain life, which is semi-broken. Because now it should be clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because this card is broken, if you didn't know. Glorybringer is going to come in here, doing an exert thing. 4 damage in, pass the turn. We can now Kitchen Finks. Whoa, what are we doing? We're sacrificing, right? Makes a token. All right. Moment of truth. Did they get enough here? Forgot this made a token. Uh-oh. We're at 5. We're at 5. Unearth. Oh, wait. That had unearth itself? Oh, it has unearth itself. We need to read all those cards properly. Alright, we can beat Slivers, though. Blood Moon, Anger's in. Not too worried about that. Pithy Needle as well. This is going to be treated like... This is going to be treated like the humans matchup. So what do we take out? We took out part of the combo here. Didn't I do something like this, I think? What else did I take out? I want to say I just took out like strictly the combo. I don't feel like we should lose this matchup. Combo out, Anger's Blood Moon's in. I don't feel like I need an extra Kitchen Finks here. I think we're good. I think we're good. Let's see if we can get this win here. This is important. We got to do this against our Slivers opponent. Got to buckle down. Focus. Focus. Let's play first. Obosh declared. All right, we're going to keep this because we have the Magus. We're going to turn 1 Arbor Elf. Hopefully top deck that sweet, sweet land for the turn 2 Blood Moon. If we miss it, though, we miss it. Arbor Elf, pass turn. Hand's still reasonable here. Can ramp fairly hard. Oh, they had the basic. And the Aether Vial. Brutal. Land. Land. Darn. We'll make red here. We'll untap. We're going to make more red, I think. And we'll just pass the turn now. So we can put them Blood Mooned out. They're going to have this Aether Vial, which will be frustrating. We can play Seasoned Pyromancer, getting rid of Bolt and Glorybringer, and then play Magus as well. See how much damage they're going to do here. Unsettled Mariner. That's fine. You can Seasoned. Let's start with a Seasoned Pyromancer. Getting rid of Seasoned Pyromancer, and I think Bolt. But it might be just Glorybringer. Let's get rid of Bolt. Something's telling me to get rid of this Bolt. Untap. Play our land out. Shock in. Play the Arbor Elf. Play the Magus. Go ahead, opponent. Good luck. Now we have a nice board. We have a nice Glorybringer at the top end. I can use the Seasoned Pyromancer in the yard. They've got an Aether Vial. We can use the Glorybringer just to pick off random things. We'll be able to pay for our stuff as well. Looking fairly good so far. A random anger off the top would feel really awkward now. Okay. Another striking sliver. A couple first striking things here. It's a bit scary and dangerous here because our opponent could have a Lord effect. It appears they don't. All right, land here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can play Glorybringer in. Tap one of these. And let's go ahead and swing in and exert. To exert on here. We'll pay for this. Let's go ahead and untap this as well. We're going to go all in with all of our stuff here. I don't think they have a board wipe. Gonna watch the VOD for the rest of the league. Have a good night. Take care. Got the Spyro back. We got it. Flying first strike, little Cloud Shredder Sliver. Could block. Does so. Dang. We got owned here. We got owned. Because now everything has flying. Alright, we have a relatively wide board here, I suppose. I suppose we could just slam Obosh. See how much damage I could do, especially if they swing in with everything. Wow, that was bad. Depends. We'll see what they do here. No vigilance so far. Maybe they'll go all crazy. Maybe they'll go all crazy, and then I can Obosh. Noting elementals don't get any boost from Obosh. Combat. Wow. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We're going to hit for 2. So this is 4, 6, 4, 8. We hit for a lot back at them. I mean, this is what I've got to do, right? These are all flying. These are all flying. I think I've lost. I mean, my play is play Obosh. But I don't think it's enough because they're all over top. Maybe my opponent will think that the elementals are odd and concede. Maybe they can assume they're odd and concede before damage resolves. Our opponent kills us on the swing back here. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You didn't like Bending Bolt either? Am I supposed to just have been the Magus then because they had the Aether Vial? Maybe that was the plan. Yeah, we only had a little bit of damage. They got us. They have this Unearth thing too. I guess if I had the Bolt, I'd be able to get rid of the Cloud Shredder, right? Ah, Slivers. Well, it's good to see Slivers doing well. Bummer. Bummer. Perhaps a misplay there. We went a little too hard on the Blood Moon after the Aether Vial, and if we would have had the Bolt... If we would have had the Bolt there, we would have won, by the way. Well, I say we would have won. We wouldn't have gotten rid of something with Glorybringer either. And they probably wouldn't have countered attacked. Well, maybe they would have. We'll never know. 3-1 going into the final match here. Playing against Fresh Kale, declaring Obosh here. It's all good. It's first outing with the list. We can only improve from here. Aluris from our opponent. That was fun. You're done? You gave up? Fluffy can't play the list anymore? Lost? Arbor Elf here, pass turn. This list has some oomph, that's for sure. I look like Green Devotion here right now. Maybe they'll fetch a non-basic and not bolt this. Maybe they won't Thoughtseize me. Maybe they won't do any of that. Watery Grave. Okay, okay. Thoughtseize? Inquisition. I think they should take Magus of the Moon. Magus of the Moon's probably a good take here. How bad do we want to go for this? Evolution our own Arbor Elf to put the Magus of the Moon in play and hope they're not Grixis. Do we do this? I want to so bad. Force would be bad. Bring it on. Bring it on. Opponent's F6. We're in good shape. I could get the God of Destiny, but no. Magus. We're a Blood Moon deck. Good luck, opponent. Don't bolt this. Don't bolt this, please. Uh-oh, Scalding Tarn's scary. Scary. We're safe. I will probably attack here. I need to do damage to my opponent before they find their basics. No bolt, please. This is the worst feeling ever. It was worth a shot. Wow. We are just Death Shadow here. Oh, there's a bobble. There's a bobble. If they have a black land here, they can play this bobble off the Lurrus here. Wonder if this is a Trinisphere matchup. I don't think it is. Looks like we're going to play a little Lurrus down here. Going to get the bobble back. Which is fine. We'll go ahead and bolt Lurrus to get it out of the way. So, we have a Kiki Jiki. We can top deck a 3-drop to play. We got 2 for 1. Ah, but it was exciting. Playing behind the 8-ball here. Arbor Elf, Misty Rainforest. We'll crack this and pass turn. We can play Kiki Jiki next. 100% bring it in this matchup just to stop the Lurrus stuff going on? I guess we can do that. I guess we can do that. Alright, for a Grixis Death Shadow list, this opponent has a lot of lands already. They're at 13. Red mana. Black mana. Kroxa? Ooh, Kroxa. Okay, that's pretty good. I don't take any damage. Fatal pushes Arbor Elf. Okay. Land Obosh? No Obosh here. Not yet. Soon, though. Opponent's got Kroxa now. Kroxa, discarding our evolution. Kitchen Finks isn't bad. Hey, Seabrook 92, thank you for the follow. Kitchen Finks isn't too bad. It allows me to block Kroxa if I'd like to. I gain some life. We'll take 9 if we don't block, putting me to 8. Not sure I can do that. Sprite Dragon. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, put a counter on it. Seal of Fire. Okay, Spritey. Okay, Spritey. Tax for a ton. We'll block Kroxa here. I can't take this much damage. Persist. Land Obosh. Seal fires away. Now I want my... Now I want it back. 6, 7, 8. Gonna go to 6. This isn't good. But again, my opponent has a lot of lands for a typical Lurrus deck. Evolution goes away here. We get hit for 8, 9, 10, 11. Crox's attack next turn is lethal. We'll go ahead and concede. Okay. Choke Trinosphere, possibly. Blood Moon itself is probably okay. I can't imagine that the combo has a shot here. Not with Seal Fire. We can leave some of it in, but I just don't see going all in for it. I almost want to take a Magus out and swap it for a Blood Moon. Blood Moon's probably a bit harder for them to deal with. Wonder if we want any relics here too, like a Singleton Relic in here. Wonder what value a Singleton Relic would do. It would stop Croxa at least one time. That's what God of Destiny is here for. I kind of like one relic, but what am I bringing out? I almost want to just take out another Magus. Even though a Blood Moon would be good, I feel like they have a lot of removal for the Maguses of the Moon. And just a 2/2 body is not very good here. Bring in kind of this package here. Try to punish them and then get ahead of them. And then hit them with a big threat. Why is this on my hand? What is this stuff? I haven't touched those other headphones. What's going on? Alright, Obosh declared. Lurrus for our opponent declared. One thing this deck can struggle with that I could see is that if you have just a lot of your Arbor Elves and Utopia Sprawls that you end up top decking in the mid game, you don't present much more of a pressure onto your opponents. You're wanting those obviously in turns 1 through 3 so that you can power out anything and maybe double spells later. Let's go ahead and keep this. This will at least force my opponent to deal with my Blood Moon here or my Arbor Elf. We'll fetch for a basic here and pass the turn. All right, off we go. We got Lurrus versus Obosh. And Obosh is 2 turns away here if they have to Thoughtseize and take the Blood Moon here. So it looks like they'll Thoughtseize and take this Blood Moon. We'll shock in here in Utopia Sprawl. Wow. Utopia Sprawl. We'll put it on green. I have plenty of red already. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4. Play this out. Untap Arbor Elf. This is pretty good. Oh, play a little bit of Kitchen Finks. Pass the turn. Play that Obosh. Smack them around. Oh, wow. What's happening? Combos. Scalding Tarn. Oh, it's like, what's going on? What's going on? I don't know what's going on. Blue red. Are they gonna play that little sprite? Modest turn. Red black. Black red. Black. Bolt. Push. Push, 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 push. Thoughtseize? Oh, it's just a Death Shadow. So I play Obosh here, right? Play my Mountain. Do I play Obosh smack with everything? They don't block anything, they die. They block one thing, they lose Death Shadow here. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Obosh does make lethal here on turn. Turn 3. My opponent did help us out. I think I just swing with everything. It's lethal if they don't do anything and they lose their Death Shadow here, I'm pretty sure. Oh, they don't. But we don't lose ours because of all the damage and stuff. Puts them at 6, though. A weird math. I guess they don't. Because all the damage resolves at the same time, and this is double damage, and this is double damage. And they were at a 1-1, so this would only be 6. Eh, that makes all the sense. That's fine. It's a 7-7 we got to deal with. It's no problem. Blue, red, Spritey Dragon. Spritey Dragon. Bobble. Bobble. All the state-based effects and all this craziness. I like Magic Online just doing that all for me because I don't want to do math on my downtime. Scalding Tarn is cracked here. Bobble was popped. Sprite Dragon's on 2-2, and Death Shadow is currently an 8-8. Opponent concedes the match. Or not the match, the game. Soon the match. Gonna top deck. Oh, never mind. We got them. Gonna blast them. Blast them to infinity. Is that like classified as a turn 3? Should I have these veils in now? Protect all of our stuff? Why math when you can moon? Exactly. Co-Diamonds gets it. Veil's just probably too slow. They're not really countering our creature spells. They're trying to thought seize me. I'd rather have a card in hand than a veil, which would be a random card. We'll send it right back. We're going to have Blood Moon in hand. They're going to thought seize it. Think they're safe. We're going to top deck the choke. We're going to lose. Going to make them lose. Veil seem worse on the draw, but still seem good. Doesn't stop any bolts. True. Alright, we have a bunch of bolts. Like, a ton of bolts. Let's keep this hand. Let's be the burn. Let's be the burn. We can only play one at a time, but after this shock and thought seize here, my opponent's going to think twice about what else they do to their life total. We'll play the mental game here. Mental game. Take Seasoned Pyromancer. Leaves us with a ton of bolts. Alright. Misty Rainforest down. Pass the turn. We could just wait for Obosh and then this is 6, 12, 18 damage. My opponent just shocks in here. Well, we're not going to shock in. That's just a silly thing to do. I'm going to leave 2 bolts available to me. Pass the turn. I honestly probably just play Courser, right? I don't know. Thought Scour? Thought Scours? Bobble and Sprite Dragon over the top here. We going to be Luricine? I'm not going to bolt them until I need to. Jeez, look at all this damage we have. Let's play Courser. Make sure we hit these land drops. Oh, it's Kiki. It's not a land drop. All right. Dismembers. Okay, 3, 6, 9, 10, 11. We have 11 damage here. Was Transfigured boarded in? Yes. Seal of Fire. Fires of Seals. There's that Kiki. Let's play Kitchen Finks here and pass the turn. Gain 2 life. Lightning bolts the Kitchen Finks. We lose the Kitchen Finks, it persists back. They seal fire. So we gain 4, and they have an empty board now. Land drop, but they don't want to fetch because it could be the end for them. All right, We'll pass the turn here, and we're going to start getting some of this burn out of our hand. It is time. I don't want to use Seasoned Pyromancer to burn any of it away. We'll see if they tap any of this blue, and then I can Bone Crusher Giant them and then try to triple bolt them. They know there's triple bolt over here, too. They fear it. Let's take 2 upstairs. They're now at 9. They should fear me. We have lethal currently. Sure. Bobble. Sure. Uses bobble. Before they draw and all that, we're going to nail them for a whole bunch here. Going for lethal on their upkeep. In response to bobble trigger. No force and negations. None of that. Boom, 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 boom. 11 damage out of nowhere. No Obosh needed for that one. We get the 4-1. Goofing around a little bit as well. Woo! Taking red-green Obosh monsters into Modern League and doing just fine. Here's the list. You can always do !deck to get the list, and the list will also be in the description below if you're watching on YouTube. The list in general is pretty cool. I like it. I like the 1, 3, 5. I think in a deck building sense here, it makes perfect sense. You'll see plenty of people play Arbor Elf, Utopia Sprawl, and then go, I've got 1-drops, and I'm going to play some 2-drops, and then I'm going to play some 3-drops, 4-drops. No. You go 1, you play your Arbor Elf. Bam, you're hop to 3. Then you bam, hop to 5. That is how it's built. That's how it's done. Mr. Zaruka's list. Playing this Obosh monsters in Modern. 4-1. Pretty good. 4-1. Pretty good.